Hello there. Good evening and welcome everybody, this is Obi-Wan Piz for Simplex Pachinko. We are working on Against the Storm again, with the hopes that soon we should be able to get a gold seal run. Hopefully tonight we'll get at least a little bit closer. Yeah, right. This was the bad thing. Right. We rage quit. Nope. Alright, so we had dumped out because I had opened up a done the no-no. Yes. We opened up a forest mystery, or we opened up a recently discovered glade in the storm. So that was my fault. Definitely should not have done that. And we just don't have practically anything to sustain this. So I'm wondering if we might end up just losing because of that. We'll see how it goes. Right. This one was completely screwed. Can send it to the Citadel. That'd get us an amber pouch. Next question, do we have any decent stone anywhere nearby? No, it's not going to have stone. Right? There's just going to be a bunch of clay. That's going to be a problem. And then if we look at trading stuff, right, we need packs of provisions, which we definitely don't have at the moment. Farlift's going to come in a minute and a half. We may have to buy some... Oh, good. We get that at least. So bricks and planks and glade events are going to have 5 extra. We need to rebuild or salvage ruins in the next 40 seconds, so that's not happening. And one ancient tablet before we can do anything. Herbalist camp, trapper's camp. We know that there is something that needs to be done right there. Alternatively, we also need barrels and coats. I think we need barrels and coats. As much as that sucks. That doesn't change anything there. We need the weaver to produce... We don't have one. Were we making one? No. Okay, cool. Calming the forest would be nice. We don't have anything at the moment. Each discovered small glade increases the working speed of scouts during glade events. As the forest recedes, heavily guarded trade routes pour into the settlement. Hostility reduced by 15 points every time you sell goods worth 30 amber of a complex food. Yeah. Reroll. Woodcutter's Prayer. If you want to take, you must first give. +1 to wood production. Lose all stored fuel. I don't think so. Villagers have 10% chance of producing double, but consumption control disabled. Gain 1 amber for every 50 wood produced. Somewhat decent. An ancient jewel shimmers, revealing a glimmer of faint underwater landscape. At the start of each storm, if you have at least 500 points of expected corruption per minute, jeez, gain a permanent 33% bonus to burning time of resources sacrificed on the hearth. No. 10% higher chance of doubling yields is very nice. I think we're going to go that way. And more people. Actually, we can get the fabric, which means that we can build the other thing. Yes. Not that. This one. Priority 1. Go. Oh my goodness. Oh, and actually... No, okay. It was either the artisan or the alternate to farm. Which would have also been nice, but we'll let that go. Yeah, oh well. Either. And resin, that could work. Eat. Scrolls. We don't have wine either. Minimum 5 scrolls. We'll worry about that later. And a minimum of 11 barrels. We can't make any of that, but nonetheless, it still sort of works. Let's have you come out and be on this one. Well, hey, that's gonna increase her thing by like a point. Oh my goodness. We are so screwed. That's not gonna matter. Yeah, we'll stick these guys in here. Get something done. And, Actually... Hang on, where do we just... Yeah. Put him in here for comfort. No. Get them to start building. There's gonna be a harpy leaving in like a minute here, or a few seconds. Oi. Both of the people who are working here. Man. One more minute. Sucks. 34 seconds. Yeah. What was that? We got coats. Let's get him to just build. Or make some coats. Seconds. Jeez. Fox Skinner's still gonna lose one. God. Farloaf, can we get some awesome goods? Probably not. So screwed. I don't think we have enough for this. Enough anything for this. 67 wood. Great. Alright. Artisan? Barrels. Great, we can make 2 sets of barrels. I'm gonna want both of them on coats for the moment. Barrels there. Oh, hey, that would have been nice. I mean, can we get 6 more? This is going to be ridiculous. God, nope. All the plant fiber. 11 out of 12 bricks. Hang on. Get rid of those. Put in 2. There we go. But then we need purging fire. Right. $10 for 1. We only have 1 that's been made so far. God. This is a terrible, terrible situation. I only have 5 people. There's nobody left. Sucks. That one. Oh, shush. Cool. 8 minutes. Deliver 40 berries and 40 mushrooms. Not happening. Despite the fact that this the alchemist's hut would be so nice. Reach standing level 1 with 2 settlements. Not too terribly difficult. Deliver 20 oil and have any complex food need fulfilled for 30 seconds. Ugh. Let's go for the middle one. Deliver a bunch of goods. +5 for farmers or stuff. We'll do this one. Yeah, no kidding. Can't do. Grr. Can't do anything with that one. Consequences. Strongest and weakest point has become direct target for blight, rot, corruption, and ancient hearth grows 50% quicker. Joke's on you. 1 impatience point, which is unfortunate, but will become the problem. Ooh. This is number 4, so that's good. Really wish you could just shove some stuff in here. Stick it right back behind there, it won't matter. Stop. Okay. Now, she comes out. We need her. No. We need her. And we need the foxkin out of the woodcutter's camp and go to the corrupted caravan. And now, we get them to do it as fast as possible. It's going to take 3 minutes 45 seconds, but they need to get all of the stuff over there first. This is not good. She can come out and start making stuff. Tea time. Great, thanks. Alright, it's going to take 3 minutes 30. The difference is 23 seconds. We'll see if it remains 23 seconds the whole time. Nope. Sure isn't. 18 seconds now. Alright. You know, I don't really need you to do that right this second, but... Right, you can come out and start making stuff too. And one of you should come over here and actually make planks and whatnot. Yeah, 17 seconds. We're alright. So slow. God, why are you walking in the woods? Yeah, okay, maintaining 17 seconds. Good times. Wood is burning once every 13 seconds. Not great, but something. Alright, she should probably go... hook into this. Start making sure we have enough wood. Once they're done, oh good, no blightrot cysts have spawned, I think. I think. Looks like it, because we have a hostility of 0. Whew. So I want to break it, but I don't have any stone. Consumable? Yeah, right. Good. Each newcomer has 2 additional villagers. Gain 10 jerky for every 10 pie produced. Nice, but not really working for me right now. 3 clay per minute. 20 reed and 20 clay for every discovered glade. Both of those are very tempting, especially right now. We have nothing. I think we want the exploration contract. Manufactory for fabric dyes and barrels. So dyes is really the only thing we're getting out of that. Clothier. Better coats. Better packs of building materials and water skins at all. Supplier. Flour we need. Improved planks. water skins, or lumber mill, top planks, and trade goods. I think we're going supplier. It's a regular 9, okay. We'll move this around to here. Yeah. Also take the new people. Pottery and parts or plant fibers. Let's take the pottery and parts. Then we put the supplier in this gap. We're not gonna have that for a while. Okay, we got the bricks. Where are we getting bricks from? Crude workstation. That was already there. Okay. Think. We'll see how that goes. Alright, we could send this to the Citadel, get half a point. I really want to get the reinforced brick mold, I think, but we're probably not gonna get that stuff for a bit. Which is really too bad. Coats are only actually useful to harpies, so slightly unfortunate. Really ought to go that way. Alright, with the exploration contracts, this one here is accessible easily. That was dumb. Go here. So there. That's for that one. So how the fish scraps. Every 10 units of fish and scales used in crafting gain +1 bait production. There's not really doing anything there. Packs of goods are faster. +3 to coat production would be awesome. We need 16 though. Oof. Which is worth 20. Ugh. Well, at the moment we don't have anything that we're doing with the grain. So this is just automatic at the moment. We need eggs. Plant fiber. Using a little bit. Bricks. Resin. We don't... we need the resin for coats. Oh, goodness. I hate it. Let's go like that.
Yes.
Get the coat production, and then next time we can sell some coats, maybe, to somebody. Rebuild or salvage and deliver 12 packs of rations. None of that's happening so far. Have at least 15 aesthetic. That's a big box of crystallized dew, though. That's a big box of tools. This is likely to happen, but it's going to take time. This is not likely to happen, but it's something I can control. Let's go the other way. 40 tea and a bathhouse. No guarantee that I will have that on the stuff. Complete 8 trade routes and deliver 15 amber. Likely to happen. Traders arrive faster, we get the wildfire essence back and parts. Or... we don't need more people necessarily, and especially when we start getting late game, it starts getting kind of dangerous. So then we'll have too many people. Right, consumption control is off, so I can't even alter that if I wanted to. 6 minutes for the newcomers. This is also drizzle water. This is a root node. Harpies like it. Good to know. Low on fuel. Great. Thanks. Right. So that gets us 30... There. 20 reed, 20 clay. And now I think we ought to take... Oh, there's marrow right there. Damn it. So, take this. Move it as close as we can to here. Pause. Get this. Come in here and start taking out all these trees. Get as close to the warehouse as we possibly can. Take her out of here, put her into here, and now we start. Start chopping these trees as fast as possible to up the amount of fuel we have, because this is all we got. Queen's impatience is going to be really high for this one. Because I've just got nothing. We need more trade routes. Where do we make... Ooh, the supplier. Ooh, goodness. That'll be next. Oh no. We're out of just wood. Priority 2. Food. And you know what? We're good. Let you go build. Attempt. Okay, take her out, let her build. Awesome. Let's start working at it. Get the priority sea marrow. Awesome. Back down to threat 1? How'd that happen? How did we lose a threat? Villagers. Oh, impatience went up. Yep. Queen's impatience also causes you to lose hostility with the forest, apparently. I don't understand how that works, but it's a weird mechanic. Fox resolve low. Cool. Firekeeper's power weakens. Maximum number of sacrifice stacks. Okay, I can't. That doesn't matter. Do not discover glades. We're good. We can make this work. Alright, take her out of here, put her over there. Cool. Ah, here we go. 20 planks there. And don't so much work on the water skins right now. Okay, harpies are actually better at that. Ooh. Yes. Fox is gonna get this, and it'll get their resolve back up, hopefully. Ugh. Work on the thing? Can you work on the thing? Ooh. Damn. Not gonna make it. Man. Come on. Hate it. Jackasses. Alright. Get 2 insects every time woodcutters cut down a tree during storm. Decent. Strange roots spread across the land. Wood production increased by 1, but harvesting and planting are 25% slower. Discovering a glade during storm, no. As fun as that would be, I would also get minus 10 resolve, and at the moment we definitely can't afford that. We have farms, but we don't have any farms actually built. Farms and plantations. No. Ugh. Where in the hell am I supposed to build this? Okay, so here. We need to take out that one tree here. Cool. Same thing down here, I think. Or there. Either of those. This one's closer, so let's move here. Start with that. Let's see if she just takes that out real quick. Alright, moss broccoli is also a thing. People. Reed and leather with 5. Also 5. We get parts. Might need parts. We can get leather. It's less of a problem. This could work. Woodpecker technique. Right, 2 insects every time woodcutters cut down a tree during storm. In some cases, we may have to lower hostility, but the case is right now, it doesn't. Look, we don't have to worry about it too much. Yeah, let's just do the trees with the insects. Okay. There we go. Now we can burn marrow. It's going to take 46 seconds to get through the marrow. It's way better. Let's get both of the harpies on this. Harvest the mushrooms as fast as possible. Okay, no, we're good. It was already optimized. We got 5 builders. Nobody's homeless. That's good. We got 12 people who are currently here, and we're going to need 2 additional ones in order to be able to upgrade to the next encampment level of the hearth. She didn't get it yet. That one still needs to go. There it is. So now we can take this, move it to here, and just let her continue. In the meantime, we can also then get a small farm going here. Wait, hang on. Yes, just farm, because we need flour. That'll also help us. Okay, so that'll also help us because now we can let's see. Weaver's already. We don't have a weaver. Yeah, we don't have a weaver up. Man. Let's see, 6. Sure, why not? Training gear's a good one. If we see it again, we might want to get the farms that produce the other stuff. Hang on. Let's move you there or here. Here is technically closer, so we'll go with that. This has 21 charges. It's still small, so that's easy enough to work with. Global carrying capacity increased by 5. Or +1 to global resolve. Nobody's that close yet, but at the same time, I think we'll be slightly happier. Literally, we're going to be slightly happier. Yeah, that could work. Hang on. Let's have him. What's this? Gain 0.5 rep for every dangerous or forbidden you complete during drizzle. Right. Have you go and work that with her when ready. need humans on the farms. Alright, so 15 bricks and +1 to the brick production. Go build stuff. The only thing we don't really have is brick, right? We don't have pipes either, but it's not really that surprising. Hey. Is there anything else to build? I don't think there is at this exact moment in time. So, we'll have Foxkin go over here and do that. Do this one. Need a bit more sea marrow. Food's still good. We're at 74 now. I know we peaked at high 80s. Okay, so plant fiber and reed should be options for fabric. Just do plant fiber at the crude workstation. Okay, the weaver should allow either. Should be 20. And either one of those. 70 religion. Or sell goods worth at least 60 amber to traders via trade routes. Okay, or open or send 4 abandoned caches of any size to the Citadel in the next 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh man, training gear delivery line would be awesome. But I don't think we can do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, I know we can't do it. Because we only have a few available in the first place. So I think we have to go with this one. We don't have tea or incense. Incense is the one for religion. We don't have incense at this point. It's not looking promising either. I mean, like, we're most of the way up on impatience anyway. That'd be a terrible idea. But could we? We would have to drill into all of the easy ones, and then probably drill into at least 1 or probably 2 of the difficult ones. And then we might not have the stuff for it either. trade routes. It's the easier option. It's the much more sensible option, especially for me, because we tend to... Yeah, if we'd accumulated one or two more, if we'd accumulated one or two more caches that were just hanging around, so we have this one here. If we just had another couple sitting around, we might be able to do that, but not like this. We're not ready for it. Okay, so we need desperately to start this stuff up. We don't have any of the goods either. Yeah, Forester's Hut, that's the one. Who we got? Farm, Forager's Camp, and the Hearth. Right. Let's get you off the Forager's Camp and to the Trapper's Camp, because that's going to do better for us. And then Harpy, take one off the Woodcutter's Camp, put her on the Forager's Camp. Alright. So we'll see how this goes. We will be back for 3-minute ad break here in just a little bit. And hope y'all are having a good time. We'll see you in 3 minutes. Good luck out there. Righto. So, let's try and mitigate this disaster. See if we can't actually come up with something decent. So if we prioritize sea marrow on that one, and then get... Okay. If we take this and say avoid the glades, that's not going to really be a problem for... No. It's too bad that I just did that. Right, because that's not going to matter for her. She's doing the same anyway. Let's move this up here. And avoid glades. So we get that and the couple of trees that are here. We'll be able to start that farm, probably plantation, as soon as we get through. And then here, storm's going to start in a minute 33. Not a problem for this one. Ooh, jog. Oil's the thing we don't have, which is really too bad. Do half the bricks. Come on. 15, most of the reed. We're gonna get more reed as soon as we get the thing anyway. Do 12 clay. And then this should leave us with alright. $10.06. Okay. Now, this gets us the 40 oil that we need, which means that we get this order, which means we get wildfire essence and 5 new villagers. None of whom are housed. Hooray. But this also does lower the impatience. Pause it. Okay. Butcher. Skewers, jerky, and oil. Where do we get 3 oil from? The press. Oh my god. I didn't even make a press. Alright. Where do we get training gear from? Weaver. Alright. Smelter's gonna be useful, but unfortunately we don't have any real copper ore. We're not gonna need the clan hall for a while. But this is gonna start getting us advanced foods. The grill. Copper bars are lower. Just skewers. Lizards and foxes. That would be helpful. And harpies do the paste. This might be better. Alright. So if we do the grill, we get the advanced food. And then we get some decent copper bars, which we're going to need anyway. If we do the smelter, we get copper bars that we aren't going to be able to produce at that high level anyway. Or at least not much. The training gear we already have, and then the pies are added, so... Where's paste? Press. Also press. Okay. we want to reroll. I think we're going to want the copper bars. Skewers are nice. What else can we make? Mushrooms or insects. Insects are going to be pretty plentiful. And the vegetables are going to be more plentiful as we go. Eggs are plentiful now, probably not so much in the future. Let's go that way. Okay. Let's go here. We'll put housing. Lizards and harpies we can get. Let's go two lizard, one harpy. Alright, we got the road in there. Good. So that's going to be housing for 6 and species specific. So they're going to increase their reputation, or whatever that is. Resolve. They're going to increase their resolve. Not going to get reputation anytime soon, but all 3 of these races are, generally speaking, pretty low. Start low, and then you can also end up getting high reputation at a fairly low number. Okay, plenty of planks, plenty of bricks. Skewers we probably want. Is that lizards and foxes? 7, so 15's good for now. Vegetables are fine, and insects are fine. Pretty steady flow of both. Get him working here. Paste. Either salt or dyes. And that could be either of those. Copper bars we probably don't want more than like 6. And paste we probably don't want more than 12. Not that we can make it at this point, but you know. Alright, when we start storm, these guys are gonna fertilize the field. Is that how that works? Great. Friggin' A. Yep. Fertilize the fields. Nothing near harvesters. Move. Do we have anything? Nope. Hang on. So let's move everybody into something they like. What makes them all content? Harpy. Nope. Gotta move. Ah, that does both. Interesting. Damn it. Other harpies can move into here. also help the lizard folk. What is the foxkin like? Races? Species. Feel comfortable cooperating with their own kind. So if we could get 2 of them together, 3 of them together. There are some places where 3 of them can work together. I mean... Minute 30. Oh, there we go. Where are we getting stone from? Oh, is that the bonus material? Yeah. Yep, 40%. Okay. So these harpies are working faster, but they're not happy. We can get 1 more of them over here. We can get 3 of them working on... We can get 3 foxkin working on a... yes. One of these things. Less important. Get the 3 of them working together. But that increases hostility, which then makes it worse for everybody else. What's this? Global food production slowed by 15%. Ugh, God, why? It's terrible. Here. Limit 5. How are we doing over there? Got plenty of fuel, so that'll be fine. So the lizard folk are now safe. The harpies... still need... Oh, God. They're filling up all the spots that are going to make them happier, so that's not going to help any. Oh, and the foxkin are safe now. Huh. And I guess that makes sense, but, right, so if we take her away, ever so close, but does not actually reduce it enough. No, wait. We want this so that... Right, we still want that. Let's see how it goes. Ooh. Still got a minute 20. Gonna lose one. Okay, we need... Yep. Oh, boots are by everybody, okay. And so, realistically... Cutter, of course. It's gonna take another 45 seconds until another one leaves, but we're gonna be out of storm by then, so we'll be all right. Sucks. Ooh, foxes are now 15. Nice. Trade logs gain 1 additional active trade route slot. Psh, cannibalism. Gain 40 meat every time a villager leaves or dies. Second level of grain per minute. Might be more useful. All trade routes are 40% faster. I'm still not doing that. So, wait. How do we get? This is ridiculous. I haven't even looked it up at this point. No, recipes. Nope, recipes. Recipes. There. Packs of provisions. Great. Yeah, wheat is not one of them. So meat and eggs and insects are relatively easy to get. Berries will be once we get that plantation going. Cannibalism might be the way to go because we keep losing people. Deeply disturbing, but you know what? Okay. Alright, we need people back on this. Jeez. They're all making coats. Newcomers. Herbs. Definitely at this point. We don't have any lumber. Yep. Oh dear. Oh, you... Alright. Right. Get all of you out. Go do something else. Ugh. Oh, wait. Hang on. What's that one? Villagers have a higher chance of consuming twice the amount of goods when using services. I don't have any services, so... Alright, those guys are out of stuff, so we'll let them go too. Get one of you over there. Let's see. Down to 10 sea marrow. Once this house is done, we'll get both of them over here. Didn't even increase the harpies. That's unfortunate. Okay, limit, we can probably take that down to about 30. We need a press. We also need a makeshift... The other thing. Yeah, makeshift post. Yeah, I know. Get him to do the things, because he's going to be like right here. Cool, you can go back on duty. Okay. They also do not particularly do much. Well, do that as well. And the flower supplier does better, so check that one off. The other one does better paste, so we'll check that, or uncheck that as well. So, put one of them in here. Right, it's for engineers. Put one of you in here. We'll go to like 4. And building materials, we'll go to 4. If we need them later, we can up those numbers. Trees, we're gonna get through here. That could be a warehouse we put somewhere back here. Yeah. It's probably worthwhile. Use the training gear. And move to here. Yep, okay. Move to here. Slick-shelled broodmothers of the small variety. We have 1 builder. Nice. Yeah, right. Do not do glades. And we'll go... I feel like back here is probably the best bet for now. Though, honestly, if we can get rid of the other stuff, that'd be great. What's this one? Global food production slowed. Vanishing goods when using services, but we don't have services, so... You know what? Let's take down this stuff. Charges left. It'll be gone soon enough. Four decoration, or 4 comfort, and 3 aesthetic. We can do this easy enough. Give me a night fern. decorative fungus, and coral growth, and a pipe ending, just 'cause. Four builders. Why are we falling? Okay, we also need the plantation in here. Nine charges left on the marrow. Welp. How much clay do we have left? We got 34 clay. Oh no. And the harpies just reached level 15 on their stuff. So close. 20 packs of provisions and 200 wood. Or have at least 18 lizard. No. That isn't going to happen. We'd have to have a concerted effort to especially have lizards. And it's just not happening. Got 110 wood and 3 packs of provisions at the moment. There it is. Okay. Having the foxkin doing this is actually reasonable, and they don't have any hostility issues. So if we can get more harpies, they might end up doing coats, probably. It's not gonna do it. This harpy out of here and indoors. There we go. So there's one. Oh man, lizard folk are really not going to be easy to deal with here. Have to get bricks. It's 10. Get him inside. Ugh. This is not going to work. Bump back to 2? I swear it was at 0. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. I'm low on food. Good. Good, good, good. Great. Deliver just cuz. You're dismissed. Terrible. That's actually really better for that anyway. Food production reduce. Yeah. None of this really matters, because we're gonna make it. Only got 17 seconds left. Gain 1 reputation point every time you sell goods worth 60 amber, but fulfilling orders awards less reputation. Every villager. Education need does not help. And Blight Rot does not help. I can't re-roll. Fulfilling orders is 50% less reputation. Damn. No. I think we're going to decline this one. We need to do orders. Okay. Rates. As much as I don't want to do that. We'll do 1. Selling parts is a terrible idea. But we're so desperate at this point to get any trade routes going that it might just end up working out for us. And we have to get our... Yeah, right, we're going to get 5 parts here and 8 parts there. So if we can do it, then it's actually better. New people. 15 stone. Helpful, unfortunately, at the moment. Alright, 2 more lizard houses here and here. We'll get everybody to be a bit happier. Right. Oh, right. We need to get him in on this. Sure, one of them too. Let's take this out and start digging into this one. So, mark trees. And go. What's this? 9 charges left. Heh. And we need people on this as fast as possible. Crap. That was a bad idea. Sulfur. Excellent. 25% to clearance duration. Good. Incense increase, which we don't have at the moment. Advanced rain collector. Interesting. Crafting and powering rain engines in production buildings. Type of collector rainwater depends on the season. Tank capacity 100. Interesting. We don't have enough. Yeah, we only have 10 resin. We don't need oil, right? We don't. We got plenty of sea marrow. We don't have any algae production. So if we need 25 in order to get both of those things, that's 31. It's a terrible idea. We sold off all of our sea marrow. Jeez. No. We're gonna get more. That's dangerous. But at the same time, Advanced rain collector. Collect rainwater used for crafting and powering rain engines and production buildings. How's that different? Okay, collect rainwater used for crafting and powering. Okay, so same thing. Tank capacity of 100 instead of 50. The difference is that this uses copper. It uses some of the pipes. Okay. See how this goes. Probably a terrible idea. I should never have done it, but nonetheless. Does Sother have wine? I need 8. Yes. 8. There's only 2. I mean... Trade it. Go to the trade route. Immediately do this. It's going to take a minute and a half, and we get those 2 back. Ridiculous, yes, but nonetheless. Is there anything else that this wants that he has directly? No, okay. It's another 6 amber. This is so dangerous. Build. We do not have ruby ground, so that's good at least. Go do something else. Go do something else. Jeez, it's just nothing good. Right, they were here. There's nothing to be done at the moment. I need herbs, eggs, and insects. I just don't have anything. Thank you, Famished. Helpful as always. Okay. Got 4 more. Oh my god. This isn't gonna work either because they gotta get through here. I'm into the games you respect. How are we doing on wood? We got a lot of wood. So this means that, generally speaking, right, we could also get not there, not there. Go to one of these other ones, quick. Oh god, This is not good. We're so cooked. 53 selling though. That's 7 more when the next trader comes in 8 minutes plus the storm. Not easy being a gamer. Yeah, things are pretty interesting when you get into it pretty far. Come on, guys, get this going. Four builders should be able to immediately start work on that. Also, here. Yep, good. Whew. Alright, get them out of there. Build that. Chop out those couple of trees there. Oh, good. Leaking cauldron. Okay, we can burn down for a decent amount, or we can fix it. To get a lot of fertile soil. I think we need to burn it down. All food production, raw and cook, is 90% slower. Oof. Well, we're gonna need a couple of them to work on this. The fox can make everything go faster. We only have 4. Yeah. So we're gonna have to break up this party. Nah. Let's just take one of them out of here and put her there. No. I don't know why I did that then. Cool. 40 boots. This is gonna be awesome. I can't make more tools, so this isn't gonna help. Just go for it. 16 training gear to get 40 boots, 35 coats, plus 5 to woodcutters, and 40 scrolls. Absolutely. Let's go. We'll move that when they're done. Maybe not. They need to cut all these down. Alright, so the ad break's going to start. And I'm going to run downstairs, grab a snack or something. See you in 3 minutes. Thanks so much for coming on by, and be right back. Righto. Oh, did you see my note on Ricodactyluses? I don't know if you're in that one now that I think about it. Okay, so we got 50 oil now. Let's see. 13 stone. Again, this is just kind of... Let's just get orders out, regardless of how useful they are. 1.58 sell for 1. Man, screw these people. That is terrible. We need... I mean, I need, like, everything. We need herbs, we need... Yeah, there's no herbs. Grain and vegetables... Wait, this one? No. Damn. Berries and plant fiber. We're getting clearance. $20 reed, 20 clay for every discovered glade, 40 meat every time somebody dies or leaves. 25% bonus time to clearance, right? So it's still over 4 minutes. That's pretty nice. Can we reach another glade? Not really. Could probably pop another dangerous glade up here. Which increases the chances of us finding something to help our orders. But that's about it. Why not? Go, 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 guys. Scout's idle. What? Ah. Fine, investigate. Damn it. Oh, come on, guys. How long? 12 minutes, and we're gonna need 3.5 to get it done. So, a couple minutes in the, or a couple seconds in the storm. That's very inconvenient, but fine. Food production, or does that include harvesting? -8 to global resolve if we fail. Raw and cooked. So yeah, that's including all of the harvesting coming out of the things. It's gonna be awful. I mean... It'll only take 15 seconds normally, is that why? 3 minutes. Yeah. Oh, another one. Oh no. Blight Rock Cauldron. Tear down. For every 20 food produced. Ugh. For every 20 food produced, 2 plate rot cysts are spawned in the settlement. Or cleanse. It's gonna be the way to go. use 15 of the coats. We have a lot of coats. We don't have any... we don't have any purging fire at the moment. Work fast. Minutes. Engine corrosion, blight rot, cis. Okay, rain engines generate blight rots, so we don't actually have any rush on this. But it's not too bad. From here. Can't go there. Alright. Go there. And then we'll move this out of the way once they're clear. All of it. Also, new farm. Do we want berries and plant fiber, or do we want vegetables and grain more? I think this is the weird one, so we'll go with that. That also means we'll get more packs. So it is the better option for us. Oh, haunted temple. Oh, we can definitely cleanse this. We'll get us a holy temple fit for religion and education, and we have plenty. We have a source for scrolls, so that's definitely going to work for us as well. It's just going to take 4 minutes to do it with a lot of oil. Send to the Citadel. We still don't have tools. Like, we don't have a source for tools, right? Okay, that should get us up and above what we need. Alright, we'll need that oil again in a bit. Oil? Oh, right, this one. Oh, specialization bonus. Right, we can get the foxkin to do that. How close are we to this stuff? Not super. Man. Still have a long way to go. We got one more building, though. That's good. This is not going to get us a... Hey, we got a root node. This is reasonably close to the warehouse. We can do this one. also means we can get this path back up to the warehouse. No, don't do that. There. And it's fine. Really want to do that, but we don't have enough tools. We still don't have anywhere to make the tools. So after this after this storm, we might try .07 per minute. Next 3 seconds. Get them to cleanse the ruin. No. Hero is hoping that it would also allow them to work together. But no. Can't do that. It should allow them to work faster if they are together. Blight rot. Sure, why not? Nope. Okay, fabric. They could both use that. That'll keep them happy. We need lizard folk to get in here. Where are they? Okay, small trappers camp. Get them out of here. Get them to the grill. Much better choice. Get one stonecutter out. Get him to the grill. Nope. Okay. Should be another one somewhere then. It shows us time on it. Warmth. Blade post. Right. Okay. So if we take out one of the harpies, I think this one was less far along. And then we get this guy to go to the blight post. We're at 0 now, so at least that's a little slightly better. So as long as they get out within the next... As long as they don't make it to 0 in the next 30 seconds, I think we're good. And then we could fill this place with one of the other harpies. So they can at least fertilize the fields. Stormwater geyser. Still don't have enough parts for the other thing, which is too bad. Three minutes left in that one. We're done here. Cool. Why is it suddenly low again? What just happened? They're both picking stuff up. Oh. Frightening visions. Right. Probably should have read that first. Every 45 seconds, so we're gonna get 2 more. Alright. Hate it. So, take them out. Put them here instead. Take that. Which just means that we have now lizard folk, the only ones who are potentially in trouble. And I don't think we have any more. Yeah, we do. Okay. It's to 0. Yeah, we're good now. Damn. Oh, God, so close. We're so in trouble. AE parts. Berries. Parts. Why? Oh, more people. Yeah, okay. Training goods. I mean, right. Can't get that. It's down to 0. Right, because I don't have anything else going on at the moment. Go. Okay, now go get these guys. Foxkin over here. Plus 50% amount of goods produced in plantation. Very nice. Metallurgic proficiency. Faster. From ashes. Gain 2 wildfire essence for every 2 completed dangerous forbidden events. That's worth a lot. Let's go with that just for... yeah, and the fact that we're almost done with this one. If we keep getting a few more events, then we should be able... getting events, we should be able to get some more stuff going. Nope. Wait. Terrible idea. Move them here. Go through this way. Shorter. And it's right next to a warehouse. I know. What else can I have them do? Right, we don't really have anything useful. Here, we're going to finish one ruin now. We should be able to get another one in one of these dangerous things right around us. Trade routes. That's worth 5. It's going to push us over here. And we need a few more. We need 3 more trade routes completed. So that's 1. 18 tools. There was an event. Was it that one? It's that one. We got that. This one. Ah, damn. Maybe there's another pack of goods somewhere that we can unlock. That hurt. Ouch. Complete dangerous or forbidden event during drizzle. We got this one. Nice. So this is going to work. This is going to get us reputation. It'll push us away from the end of the Queen's Impatience. We're dangerously close here. This is not good. And we're into threat 5. Oh no. Minus 10 to global resolve total. Ooh. We're in so much trouble. Okay, that's Fishman Node. Nothing near Herbalist Camp, right? Mushrooms down here. Okay, just let them do that. It's fine. Jeez. Brewery. Rain Spirit Totem. Burn down, or we can perform the ritual. If we perform the ritual, we get 3 extra stacks on the forest, and then we get a converted rain totem, decreases hostility by 50. I think we're going to burn it down, so that we need the sea marrow though. Ooh. Yeah, we've got plenty of oil, and we have a whole stash. Burn down the Fishman Totem. New people. Send them back to the Citadel with food we don't have, or keep them here with food we don't have. Gonna have to wait. Salvage, rebuild. Ale porridge, packs of crops. Yeah, definitely. We can rebuild. That's not a problem. We got so many barrels. Where do we use barrels? Ingredient. Oh my god. Sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, right. We don't have any of these places. Right. Packs of trade goods. The lumber mill, the scribe, or the smithy. We had the smithy, was the other option. I could totally do that. Alright, trade routes, what do we got? Yeah, sure, why not? Nah, got nothing else. Minute 12 for him. So close for that. And 3, right? All we need is 3 more trade routes complete, and those are the ones we have. So we'll be able to get that going. In how long? 1 minute. Be able to get both of those. We got time. It's just, you know, a little hectic. This is going to get us a half. Okay. Tinctuary. Dyes, ale, and wine. Tea house. Tea, incense, and water skins. We do need incense for the... Who's it? Temple. Need for religion. Foxes. Harpies and foxes on tea. But then we don't have a tea doctor or a market or a bathhouse. Oh man. And then education, right? So what do we get with temple? Education, harpies. Okay. We have a haunted. Okay. Vent. Temple? Nope. Holy temple. Oh, okay. That might be it. After we consecrate it. If we do, and if that's the right one. Every 200 seconds spent sacrificing goods in the ancient hearth, which I never do. Hostilities reduced by 25. Bonus acted retroactively. Ooh, be a good one. Sacrificing multiple resources will progress this timer faster. Learning from consecrated scrolls allows us to better understand what threats we're facing. Every 2 villagers with a need for education fulfilled decreases forest hostility by 10. Oh. if this is the right thing, right? If we're going to get a holy temple out of consecrating the other temple. That's huge. Same building effects do not stack. Okay, I think it's just if you get a temple and then you have a event temple, like, I don't have it, but, you know. Okay. I mean, like, if I'm reading that right, alright, humans and beavers both like biscuits. We have none of them. Lizards. And then we have a ton of pottery, so it's not going to matter. Bakery is not quite useless, but not great. This is going to be useful pretty quickly. And then... nobody takes wine, nobody takes ale. Dye is the only thing we need, and that's for paste and something else. So let's go with the tea house on that one. Cookhouse for skewers, biscuits, and porridge. Do we even... foxes? Yeah, foxes get porridge. Carpenter. Planks, tools, and packs of luxury goods. Cooperage, luxury goods. Let's get the tools out of this one. Okay, carpenter. Let's build it near this one. Near the warehouse. Actually, hang on. Let's move this guy in here. Take more of the forest in this area. And then move this in here. And flip. We got plenty of both. Yep. Let's leave it for now. Luxury goods, training gear. Don't bother with wine. Might be able to do incense eventually. Let's get 10. 10? That might be too many. Yeah, it's gonna be 20. Where do we get those from? We get those from the weaver. Need more planks. They're done here. So get another one out of here. No more coats. Oh no. So many barrels. Now, we could have used wine, I suppose, for that. For making scrolls. It's fine. Apparently we'll just buy more or whatever. Okay, so we're good there. And we got another minute on that one. Bring in building materials. Can make more farm field there. And then make a second small farm in order to... yes. Nope. Alright, flip that around. There we go. Harpies. We're gonna need more fabric probably shortly. I think. You know what? Let's drop them out of here and move them to this one. Right, so we don't need barrels anytime soon. Just harpies. 15. Two harpies there, working on that. Yeah, we can just do one for now. Yeah, resolve is low, thanks. God. Oh, because of these guys. Right. Another 30 seconds. Good. Let's put them both in here. Ugh. 17 seconds. They got 55 until they're... Yeah, we're good. Hey. Do we have a holy temple? Yes. Hell yes we do. Get both of them in here. Let's get a third. Let's get a third. Lizard folk. Okay, carpenter and... Oh, whoa. That's not what I meant. So here, yes, sure, we need 20 or whatever we have on the other one. Tools, we should probably also limit to 20. Just cause. And training gear limit 5. Yes, got it. Now they're happy. That's what I wanted. That one. Can we get a different harpy? Nope. Okay. Where are the others? At the grill. Okay. Rain Spirit Totem. Once they're done. 2 minutes 50. Alright, well. Hey, there we go. And a pack of trade goods, which... I mean, we can max that out. This is 7... Okay, hang on. What's our margin? 250 sulfur 3... okay, it's not great, but... Let's look at this 15 amber. We already have... We need to look at Old Farlof. Okay. Accumulated dew! 2 crystallized dew for every 10 berries produced. Excellent. Villagers move 10% faster on roads. Yes. Coal. Absolutely. Let's go. Okay, and dye would be also very nice to have. Everything else we pretty much make. So we're gonna sell all of our, like, spare goods, basically. A bunch of our... Yeah, nice. I mean, let's come back to that. Oil we make. Sea marrow we could use. Dyes. Crystallized too. Copper bars. That's ridiculous, but nonetheless. Here, let's move 50 barrels, leaving 15. A whole bunch of our clay. A whole bunch of our reed. We're actually like right there. It's not too bad. No, tools. Exactly on the mark. We didn't even need to buy the marrow, really. It's just okay, so now we get traders arrive faster, 12 tools, and 3 new people. We we need to have 3 more amber. You jerk. Alright, 63 wood, sure. Go with that. Go back over the orders. And we get another one for here. We're cleaning up. Okay, so now we need a lot more packs of provisions. Ooh. Provisioner, smithy, stamping mill, bricks. Ranch, surprisingly, would actually be nice. Or we could do the provisioner where the packs of provisions don't suck. Alright, let's do the ranch because we could literally use all 3 of those. Yeah, I mean, let's go for it. 20 meat, grain, and reed. Let's go for 20 leather, sounds good too. And grain and reed. 20 eggs sounds good too. Sure, why not? Carpenter supplier. This is the supplier. We have the carpenter up there. So we're gonna get a lot of planks out of this. Alright, tools are already maxed out. Luxury goods. Yeah, we could just use. Okay. Clearance. Right. So same to you. Mushrooms.
Amati.
2 harpies here. Here we go. Ale. I mean, like 5, because all we're really doing is we're gonna sell it either. Porridge the foxes do like, so any of the waters, which we currently don't have any of, and grain sounds good. Let's go with 20, and packs of crops. Yep. Grain. And we'll go with like 10. Makeshift can go away, or at least that part of it. Oh, right. Suppose we need like people working in here or something. What are we making? We'll go like this. Are we making anything? Did I forget something? Nope. So bump them out, that's fine. We can put him in here. If we want new people, we can get any of that stuff. Now we're gonna have to wait for 24. Oh, 9 people unhoused. Okay, let's fix that. Right, we still don't have crystallized dew at the moment, so that's that. We have 4. We could use 6. Really, we'd use 7, but... And then harpies, we have built 3, we could have 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. What the hell? 8. A. We get copper ore from... oh my goodness. 24 still. Okay. Still can't do anything with that. Cool. Okay, this one's actually closer. Right. How many woodcutters do we have? 3? Yeah. Oh my goodness. These guys are still going. Hey, harpies are up. Alright, because we're building a ton of their houses. What's this? Unassign all woodcutters. Oh my goodness. Get a third person in there, for God's sake. Pause, deactivate, get them in here. Which I know is going to activate the level 6. It's fine. Right, and now we can give this path. Nope. Get that path in there. And then... Alright. Need harpies to now come over here. I mean, they don't need to right this second, that's okay. Alright, we got this one on the run. So... Okay. So now, we're in a lot of trouble. We're gonna need all of the lizard folk to go to one of these things. Nope. Hopefully we won't be getting any meat this season, but we'll see how it goes. Minus 20. Right. And harpies are going from 23 to minus 3. So that's pretty harsh. There. Okay. So that's a big increase. Probably should have been doing that a while ago. Harpy's already over. So they're good there. Foxkin. Need to be in groups of 3. Where's the other 3? Woodcutter. Oh, right. We can also knock out several of the... host for 2. There are 6 of them. Where's... herbalist. It's minus 6. Okay, so blight post. Don't do the blight post, do the press instead. Didn't do much. Right. All 3 of them in here. That did literally nothing. Alright, have them build. Why don't we wait until after the storm to collect more people? So we'll hang on to them. We do have a higher standing, so that's good. This will decrease the... this will decrease Queen's Impatience, which increases the hostility of the forest. Not by much. Crystallized Dew, we have 12. Holy shit. Okay. Ad break has started. We'll be back in 2 minutes. So, we're going to see where this goes. It should be rather close. Alright, once again we redeem Dost Thou E'en Hoist. Alright, so in order to excuse myself from getting some Cheez-Its, I'm going to do some workout in order to justify it. So, you know, this will not stop my children from yelling tomorrow when they find out that I have eaten the rest of the Cheez-Its, which is, you know, a small bowl, but nonetheless. Alright, so clay is going to be super easy to use here because we get so much of it. Fabric is at least somewhat decent that we could be like, oh yeah, no problem. Glade mire, scrolls, we could, but we don't have enough provisions. Ale, smoldering city, we could send back some paste. Ooh, that's a. This is a 100% return on investment here. Whereas this is like 1.4, it's a 50%, 33% return on investment. So we'll go for that one. That also knocks out the packs of provisions. So we need to get another 32 packs of provisions. It'll be fine. We'll get it eventually. Here we go. We're getting close to failure. Good. Okay. Good times. Our D&D group finished up what? Last month? So we were playing a... I mentioned this before. We were playing a Regency era wedding with some like new characters. So I grabbed one of my old sheets from back in Maryland. You know, this being a different group of people that I'm playing with. None of them have ever played with this character. So this is Agorwayman. He was the elvish blood hunter who was stealing money from the party. He was stealing money from the party in order to pay restitution to all of the people whose families were like super upset that well, all of them were killed in like a ghost fight, and they weren't expecting a ghost because the entire group was basically ghost hunters, where, you know, like the TV show where they're just like, oh yeah, we'll go to this place, it'll be great, and they like basically they're hustling a bunch of rich people in order to say like, you have a ghost, and then getting them to pay money to get rid of the ghost, but there never was a ghost, so the haunting stops, so that everything's fine. But they run into an actual ghost, and it murders like everybody. So Agorwayman escapes, and now he's paying restitution to all the families. But when we get to this Regency ball, this is a completely different group of characters. And it started with like, you need to, you know, sidle up to all of these people and make nice with them and be friendly and things like that, and then it turned into a murder mystery. And we're like, oh no. But of course we're all here for it because, quite frankly, we're all murder mystery type fans. Okay, so this reduces... Not that one. That one. This reduces Oh, they have a 60% chance of consuming twice the goods when doing education and religion. Yay. 0.21. Okay, incense. Can make it at the tea house. Do I even have a tea house? I don't have a tea house, do I? Oh. Damn it. Ooh. Ah, there we go. Yep. Oh, we need water. God. Tea doctor, hey. Or a large forager's camp, which we have a ton of roots around, which have the large size, so that might actually be worthwhile. Brawling. Right, we already have that. Then we can get treatment where we have tea. Let's go with the clan hall because we are actually going to need it. Any water? I thought we were getting incense from something. Or, oh, no. This was it. Right. 30? I don't remember. What are we using for? Foxes. 6. So, 12. No, not that. Herbs we don't have, so let's use resin. And let's use anything, really. Resin. Yeah. Water skins by either, and supplier does better, so let's knock that out. Right, and then the clan hall. Let's knock out some trees. Maybe put it in one of those places. Or either way, we're gonna have to knock out some trees, but let's move some of these houses here. We can Tetris this stuff. There. And flip. What? There we go. Got it. It's terrible. Move that one to here. Nope. Move it to... Nope. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Right, cool. Gonna have to take out some of those. Possibly also need to take out some roads. You know what? Let's remove the roads here. Didn't need to really do it, but it'll work. Clan hall. I think needs to be entirely within. So this can move here. Kind of counterproductive, but it's fine. And then we need to knock out that one tree more than anything else. Still got a minute 20. No, not yet. We got some meat now, at least. Stone we might need. Grr. Alright, take out the wheat from the oil. Ooh. Ooh. We're gonna make it. Ooh. Oh no, foxes are gonna lose one. Foxes will lose one. They're already getting like highest values we can get out of this. Oh, foxes. Ooh. Build one quick. 30 seconds? Might be able to do it. Get them to come out, and then we'll do this as like high priority. Go, go. I don't think it's gonna happen, but that's bonkers. Really? Building the other one. Man. Jerks. It's fine. Oh, so close. Press worker. Too bad. Alright, we should work at this because it gets extra bonus possibility. Right, the probability is 50% higher of getting these extra things. Yep. Right, so let's do that. Hidden reward. Ooh, gain 1 ancient tablet for every 2 completed glade events. This is retroactive. Okay. Traders will have an additional blueprint or perk for sale, or +2 to berry production. All of these are super good. But this is going to increase or get us the last couple of things we need. There you go. 2 minutes till Vliss comes. We need packs of provisions. This is the only place that makes them. For some reason... Oh, no, okay. That made sense. Let's ignore those for now. $25. And put 2 of you in there. I mean, realistically, you should just continue what you're working on, but, you know. Ooh. Alright, stormwater. And... there's a drizzle here, there's a drizzle here. Stone. was a big boost. What was that? I don't know what just happened. We lost the press worker, though. Work these two guys over here. Bathhouse for treatment, and only treatment. Regular baths and good health. Temple we already have. Market. Right, so that's weird. Clothier. Meh. What does this do if there's not... Right, we don't have any humans and beavers, so like that's not going to be useful, but putting people in the market means that everybody's global carrying capacity goes up by 10. Harpies and foxes will be able to have tea treatment. We don't have the other stuff. Bathhouse. Okay. Same tea, but then villagers leave 30% slower. That is amazing. And good health. Global production rate is 25% faster. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go with the bathhouse. Right. We need that one tree to get out of the way. Slightly sad. It's fine. We also need like all of these trees to get out of the way, but that's for later. There we go. Okay, brick. This is yet again the only place we get brick. Not stone. Cool. Don't do planks. And don't do fabric. And I mean... We can do pipes, just not much. +3 to incense. Ooh, +3 to... Wow. +3 to tea production and lower hostility by 50. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna do that. How about you just trade me all 40? Okay. We should be able... Oh yeah, this is way easier. Oil, we need 3, so that'll work. Could also get us jump started. Since we don't have any water at the moment, but it works out pretty well. Thank you, Famished. Yep. Don's usually playing Daisy. Alright, we have no tea, so like, if we could do just 20 of everything. we're gonna get the incense pretty quick, but that's fine. No, like seriously, this is not anything for me at this point. Sell some parts. Toward the beginning of the game, like, selling a lot of this stuff is just absolutely bonkers. Like, you would never want to try to sell any of these, either parts or wildfire essence or tools. But at this point, they're all rewards for stuff. It's like you can just sell all of them for a reasonable amount. Go for it. Let's go. Let's see, water skins, we got 10. Yeah. What do we need? We need packages of goods. We need the packs of provisions. Which at the moment really is just berries. Yeah, we got 61. We're good. Nice. We got a lot of stuff here. So, this was not a good run, but we managed to do pretty well overall. New people. Got 3 workers. Soon to be 7. Incense. Cool. Go for automaton. Works. Go for automaton. As soon as that's built, we'll have enough. Nice. Skewers right there. It's nuts. Alright. 0.54 per minute. This is going to take a minute in order for us to win the game. So, there's a bunch of stuff that we didn't end up even doing, like, at all. And like I said, this was not a good run. We had some real problems. Nobody is actually doing any of this actual work. Cool, cool, cool. Bingo. Level 14. Sir Renwald Redmane. He might have cooked food, building materials, tools, parts, advanced blueprints, and perks for sale. Willing to buy packs of goods, fuel, building materials, service goods, tools, and metal. New Citadel upgrades. The Tinkerer. Tools, training gear, and pottery. The Cobbler. Boots, packs of building materials and dyes. Alarm bells. Brass Order's newest invention. All workers have a 5% higher chance of producing double yields every 110 points of expected corruption per minute. I don't do corruption, so... Old Fedora hat. An old inscription on the bottom of the hat says, Fortune and Glory. Increases the chance of doubling event loot by 50%. Doubles event loot, potentially. That's crazy. Every burnt cyst removes an additional 50 corruption. 4 sealed fragments, and 84 food stockpiles. Right, back to the map. Where are we? Dawn's Gate. We've already done this one, the Gathering Storm modifier. Every year the storm lasts 10% longer. That's awful. Bankrupt Trader, selected to interact, will disappear after next settlement. We need 35 seal fragments. We've only got 2 more, really. Nah. We're not gonna make it. Damn. I kind of dawdled with it a little bit. Wading through the forest, you encounter a peddler pulling a wagon. Looks like his luck has run out and he's desperate to bounce back. If you bring him enough amber, he's willing to lend you some of his best workers until the end of the cycle. Agree to deliver amber. Deliver 100 amber and win before year 11. Gain 1 villager. I mean, it's not going to matter. Raise the stakes. Deliver 250 amber before win before year 9. Gain 3 villagers until end of cycle, which again, it's not going to help. We're not going to get enough seal fragments even if we did this properly. Because this would get us 25. Right, we have 21. This will get us 25. Another here will get us 29. And then, like, we're still 1 away. Yeah. 16% Citadel resources at end of cycle. That's pretty nice. We already beat all those. We beat that one. Alright, back to the Smoldering City. Buy upgrades. Already have it. Okay. So. Fox's starting ability reveals location of 1 nearest geyser. Meh. Can't do this yet, but embarkation bonus plantation. Permanent 2% reduction of fuel consumption and +1 cornerstone reroll. I like that. Essential building, field kitchen, reduction to Queen's Impatience speed. Field kitchen allows for 0-star items, advanced food, to be made. Trade routes with Brass Order. Permanent 2% boost to global production speed. Unlocks starting ability of beavers, extends available trade offers by 1 in each neighboring town. Starting abilities are applied immediately, yeah. And plus 3% trader arrival speed. Starting ability Harpies, gain 50 coats. That's actually really good. I like that one. Okay. Deeds. Alright, did we get anything? Nope. Home... No, I didn't get anything here either. Right out. So with this, we will decide what we're going to do next time. Not sure exactly what direction we want to go in. If we want to try pushing out toward the seal even if we can't make it, or because we might get some random bonuses along the way or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Next week, I am planning on coming back on Sunday night after our D&D session. Oh, that's what I meant to talk about. So I am running Will and Ryan Wheaton's Titan's Grave, The Ashes of Volcana. And I got to a point where, like, I'm doing the opening. I wrote an opener to it, which is not, it's not good, quite frankly. But it's pretty decent. It was basically like, you can choose to belong to either the criminal or, it's a criminal gang that's in town, or the police. So it's up to you which group you want to belong to. And then some of the players secretly have joined one or the other, and it may not be the same one. And it's basically like a kick in the door SWAT raid. They've been told that there are like stolen computer components, which are a part of the raid. They go in and they've got laser weapons, they've got melee weapons, and they've got magic. Kind of, you know, D&D adjacent. It's Fantasy Age, which is the system, which is all D6s. So, works kind of nicely. Especially for, like, if they were beginners, you have access to D6s in just about any game. These are not beginners. We've been playing D&D together for a few years. I was just like, do you want to try this? I could also translate it to D&D 5th edition if you want. And they were like, no, let's try something different. So the first part was in this warehouse. They kick in the door. They eventually find out that not only is it stolen computer parts, but it's also drugs and guns. And then the police detective is like, you know, we suspected that this was going to be the case, but you know, we didn't have the intel to definitely say 100%, and all this other stuff. And then the police detective sneaks an artifact out of one of the things and pockets it. So we get back to the police station, and what I'm going to be running on Sunday night is now a sanction game, which is basically like which is basically a bunch of narrative decisions rather than, like, you know, moving your character a certain number of spaces and things. You basically say, I want to get from here to here on this action. I want to move through cover to get from one place to another. I want to open fire on this person, or I want to open fire on, whatever. And if you have the relevant skills, then you do get your just standard rolls and all that. Ideally, this is actually more of a D&D adjacent type thing, where you can use this as a module that just connects into any game that you want. So, in this particular case, the sanction module normally says, okay, if you're going to step up, then you get the next die higher than whatever you're trying to roll. And if you step down, you're doing something that's hard or something that's against your character's particular skills, then you get the next die down. And then it's just basically a bunch of narrative decisions. So what we're going to do is they're going to be in the police station, and I think I'm going to hook in Sanction to be like, okay, now let's do a police interrogation. You're going to be rolling off of the Sanction table to figure out what's, how you are going to operate against each other, and number of successes and all this other stuff. So they might get a little disoriented because, like, we just learned a new system last week. What are you doing to us? But it's also going to prevent the Titan's Grave stuff from getting stale, because then the criminal faction is going to take all of the people who are waiting around at the pickup point. They realize the shipment didn't come, so they're going to run a APC into the back of the police station and start pouring out guys and opening fire. The police detective is going to take all of the PCs together and say, meet me in lockup. And then we all go to they all go to lockup. Meet with the criminals who are also PCs in lockup. And then they're going to come together and be like, all right, now we're going to, or the police detective is going to be like, you all have to stick together. Here's the artifact. Go find this person. They're in the big city. Go. And so it's going to be nuts, but I'm hoping that it'll work. And if Sanction works properly, then it's going to be a bunch of choices of what do you want to do. And then as a group, they have to make decisions like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Like, I want us to stealth from one section to the next. Okay, how are you over there with your clanky armor going to then be able to move from one area to another stealthily? And so, like, that person's going to have to make some sort of decision as far as, like, well, my character's got this on a sheet, so we're going to leverage this particular skill. We're going to blend in. We're going to do this. So we'll see how it goes. I will report back on Sunday. If I get really antsy about it, I might come in tomorrow and stream a, like, might have to stream a like prep session or something like that. We'll see how it goes. All right. I think, because we're pretty light today, let's go over and see. April Anonymous who is an actor and does IRL streams in New York City. So, as long as she's not leaving, we're gonna go see April. Nope. Never mind. She is unable to accept raids. That's too bad. Let's try another. Right. So, let's go see Buana. He's currently working on Ball X Pit? Ball Cross Pit? Ball Pit? I don't know. He's living in Florida. And we'll go see what's up. And bring your hype. So, thanks everybody for coming. Like I said, maybe I'll be back tomorrow for like a little planning session. Or maybe I'll be back just on Sunday as planned, as normally planned, to do Satisfactory. So, we'll see how things go. Catch you all later. My name's Obi-Wan Pez, this is N Simplex Pachinko, and thank you so much for everybody for coming. Catch you next time.